welcome to this Urban Tango Nights recap. And new shoes with a gold stripe, because that's the colour of our standard. We jest. Or do we?
The Welsh International Tango Festival logo is gold, so that's...
Yeah. Because that's the gold standard for events in South Wales. Anyway, that's going to be November. The early bird finishes on Friday the 15th, so if you haven't booked, probably a good idea to book. And if you say if we've got traditional tango bands, Nuevo, DJs, everything, it's inclusive. So no excuse not to come. Anyway, we're going to start off with the recap from Monday's beginnings course, which was part 2, and then we're going to go into today's class, which is Thursday the 14th, where we looked at the cross. So in Monday, we were looking at back pivots, in particular in relation to the back ocho. So from the embrace, what we were doing was start off on the left leg of the leader, right leg of the follower, and then taking the follower into a side step to her left. So to lead this, I was taking a side step to the right, taking her across. I was then pivoting her backwards. So I was twisting my chest to the right. As I do this, I close my feet together. I can then take a side step to my right. She's keeping her chest with me, so she has torsion built up through her back. And because I'm stepping to the side, she's following my chest, she does a back step. I can then bring her feet together by bringing myself up, pivot her around, and then take a side step to the left, pivot her, and this is our back ochos, which we can make travelling around the room by adding sort of more forward attention from the leader, and we can change the size of the steps. From here, we took this into the opportunity to find a sandwich. So when we were taking the follower from our left-hand side to our right-hand side, we were teaching the leaders to find the follower's foot by sliding the foot on the floor to find the contact with the followers first. And in tango, when the feet make contact, that means stay still. So the follower has to wait on the back leg, and as leader, we could then step around the follower and around the back to take her through. Then we had options to do shoe shines by sliding the foot up, pivoting her around. So we talk about forward pivot, arching that foot around, pivoting her in front, and then walking out. What we also started introducing the concept of was barridas, or to sweep. So again, from our back ocho, from the side step, finding that bite, this time stepping over the foot and dragging the foot behind us, causing the follower to pivot and coming out in a similar way. So those were the introduction to barridas. So those on the bigger course can now do systems walking, heroes, and back ochos, sandwich, and barridas. And they've all been introduced to that. Next week we'll be looking at forward ochos, planeos, ganchos, and more stuff. Okay, on to today's class. Today we basically restarted our Thursday evening class. Had a reasonable number. Some new beginners, people who've been with us a while, some people returning after a break over the summer. So we decided to look at the cross. Obviously one of the hardest beginner moves to do, or beginner concepts. So we took this from a side step to the left. Again, the follower to be really conscious on her tango posture and weight on the ball of the foot. And then the leader pivoting her into the cross. So I don't want to pivot her backwards like I did for the back ocho. I want to make sure she slides that foot in front. So to do this, as I pivot her, I'm going to move my chest to the left and forward, so in this direction, which causes her to come in front. And if you notice, she's pivoting on the ball of the foot and sliding another foot in front. She's not lifting her foot in front and plonking it down. It's a nice sliding motion. To get her weight onto the front foot, I pivot her a little bit more, and then I can walk out. Or we can take it into a calcita. So from that cross, I can pivot her a little bit more, start walking backwards around her, being conscious of where she's pivoting around, and I'm moving in a circle. If I'm in close embrace, I can lead her into a volcata before walking out. And then, just because we don't really want to get people stuck in routines, we finished off with finding a block or parada from this. So from the cross, I can move my right foot, find the block and follow us. We talked about the timing so we don't get stepped on. Pivot roll, the heel, pivoting her so she ends up sandwiching the leader, getting the shoe shine, so we talk about knee placement, twisting our chest to the right to pivot to the side of the room over, and then we can walk out. Anyway, thank you for watching, and we'll see you again in another video very soon. Thank you for watching this Urban Tango Nights recap. If you like these videos, please subscribe to our channel by clicking the logo. You can find more of our class summaries down here and other videos of us dancing tango over here. You can also follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and Meetup. Links are in the description below, and you can also subscribe to our newsletter using the link below.